Hi Evan, it's Aunt Sue again, and I'm trying to have some good video for you this time. I miss you, and I wanted to read to you a book. This is a book that I have read to your cousin Patrick and to your cousin Eric, and now I'm going to read it to you. My one book. This is Little One, and you can see Eric's name is in this book because we lent it to some friends. And it is by Jane Belk Moncure, and it's illustrated by Peltier. And there's Little One. This is Little One, and if you notice, he has a 1 on his hat, and he has a little circle dot on his shirt, which is a 1 dot, and this is the word one, O-N-E. And he has 1 butterfly flying around him, and 1 cloud. There is 1 stick on the ground near him, and there's 1 flower. This is where Little One lives. He lives in the house of 1. There is 1 room. There is 1 window. There's the number 1 again. There is 1 tree. Again, 1 bird flying around, and 1 cloud. It has 1 step, 1 door, and you can also notice that Little One has 1 shoe untied. And we still have the butterfly and the cloud and the flower, and now we have 1 bat and 1 ball. Little One has 1 chair and 1 rug. See the rug? And there's 1 ball and 1 picture hanging on the wall. He sits at a table. He sits at 1 table. He drinks 1 glass of milk, and he eats 1 bowl of soup. He has 1 apple and 1 cookie. Each day, Little One goes for a walk, and he hops 1 hop. Do you know how to hop? So he stands on 1 foot and he hops, and you can still see we have 1 little flower. We still have 1 little bird and 1 cloud. And Little One's house. He jumps 1 jump. Can you jump? And he smells 1 little flower. Do you know how to smell flowers? He goes sniff, sniff, sniff. One day he finds 1 tree and 1 acorn. The acorn probably fell from the tree. He sees 1 squirrel. The squirrel is very sad. Little One gives the squirrel 1 acorn. And what happens? The squirrel smiles 1 big smile and jumps 1 big jump. He is so happy. Can you jump 1 big jump? Then Little One finds 1 unicorn. And he claps 1 clap. Can you put your hands together and clap? See, Little One is putting his hands together and clapping. And Little One finds 1 wagon, and the unicorn can pull my wagon, he says. So now he has the unicorn ready to pull the wagon, and he says to his friends, "Come ride in my wagon." The mouse squeaks 1 squeak. Squeak! Can you squeak like a mouse? Next, he finds 1 kitten. The little kitten is sad. So Little One says, "Come ride in my wagon." So what happens? 1 mouse jumps out and 1 kitten jumps in. How many kittens jump in? Can you count? 1 kitten jumps in. Now Little One finds 1 puppy. Do you see the puppy? And the puppy is sad. So what does Little One do? What do you think? Oh, the kitty's playing with the butterfly. "Come ride in my wagon," says Little One. So what happens next? How many kittens jump out? 1. And how many puppies jump in? 1 puppy jumps in. 1 happy puppy barks 1 little bark. Woof! Can you bark 1 time? Say woof. Then little one sees one star in the sky. We must go home, he says, and away they go. Little one gives the unicorn one pat on the head and one bucket of corn. There's that silly butterfly. He's always there. He gives the puppy one bone and one hug. He eats one peanut butter and jelly sandwich and drinks one cup of hot cocoa. Then little one puts on one pair of pajamas and jumps into one little bed with one big jump. Can you jump? It's not a good idea to jump on the bed though. He pulls up one blanket. He winks one wink. Can you see that? He closed one eye. One wink. He turns off one light. He has a light by his bed. And says good night one time. Can you say good night? Good night. And here's some things to review. What did we see in this book? We saw one flower. That's the word flower. One tree. One acorn. See the acorn? One squirrel. One unicorn. One wagon. One bird, one mouse, there's the mouse, one kitten, one puppy, and one star. It says, now you find one thing. So that would mean if you had the book, you could flip through the pages and look for something. But we'll have to do that when you visit Aunt Sue. And this is how to add. We have one kitten plus nothing, that's 0, equals one kitten. And if you have one squirrel minus one squirrel, now you have nothing. 1 minus 1 equals 0. And the last page just reminds you that this is how you draw a 1, and this is how you write the word one. O-N-E. All right, Evan. I hope you get to see me in this when I turn this around. Aunt Sue loves you, and I hope you enjoy the book I read to you. Bye-bye.